toast to their career.
The perfect combination, boy.
Hip hard legends in the South.
This is sports fans' only home for the hottest sports show around. These guys are on fire.
You're now listening to KJ and Sean Mack. You're listening to Ter's Sports.
Thanks for tuning in to Sports Fans Only. See Anthony, first off. Back with another video. Thanks for tuning in. Going to talk about ERROL SPENCE and TERENCE CRAWFORD today. I'm starting to think a little bit deeper on this fight. This is another one, what I was talking about, potential mega fight. Not in the immediate future, but it's going to happen for the sport. So I did a video earlier about Terence Crawford, and I talked about some stuff. So this is just a different view on it. When Terence Crawford faces ERROL SPENCE, it's not going to be the typical fight. Terence is going to be facing a true southpaw. So Crawford is going to be facing a true southpaw, which it won't be easy because Crawford usually starts out in the orthodox style, which I talked about in the last video. He's a switch hitter, but he starts out orthodox. He gets touched a little bit, immediately switches to southpaw, kind of block your jab, pull out your jab, sets you up, become a little bit harder to hit. Then he kind of turns mean when he gets in that southpaw style, and his punches are more bad intent. So, but against ERROL SPENCE, I don't see him having any advantage because he's gonna fight in the orthodox style, and I don't think he's gonna finding the success going to the southpaw because it's going to be southpaw versus southpaw, and that position, that's ERROL's natural position. I just don't see Terence Crawford having a lot of ways to get out of this. I think it'll be a good fight. Anything could happen. A lot of power on both sides with those guys, but I think ERROL SPENCE, if he remains healthy and keep progressing the way he is, he's already in the gym. So he's fresh. I think he's going to be a little bit more confident and probably a lot more sharper coming up in the next fight, no matter who he fights. Supposedly it's going to be Manny Pacquiao. I'll be doing a video on that one a little bit later. But versus Terence Crawford, I'm going ERROL SPENCE all the way. ERROL the true Spence. I don't know when that's going to happen, but it has to happen. Like I said, Bob Arum, top rank, Terence Crawford. It's not going to be easy for him to progress in his career the way that he's getting like pushed along slowly in his career with Bob Arum versus on the PBC side, those guys have more options. They have more fighters. Al Heyman a little bit more smooth to work with. So that's going to be an interesting fight when it happens. But I just wanted to get out there and kind of say some things how I felt about it first. I believe the hype on both sides, but putting money down, I'm going ERROL SPENCE. He may possibly walk down Terence Crawford late in that fight because I don't see him being able to get away. And Crawford, he's going to do some damage, but ERROL, he's pinpoint sharp, getting better, stronger. I think he's naturally the bigger man. I'm not sure what the reach is like on both sides, but I think the constant pressure of ERROL SPENCE, the range he'll fight at, I think he'll control the ring, more the center of the ring versus Crawford. So I'll be back with some more Crawford, some more ERROL SPENCE news, but just wanted to give you some thoughts on it, how I feel. I think it's possible ERROL SPENCE walk down Crawford and knock him out late in the fight. ERROL SPENCE, stand up. Sports fans only.
All right, quick question before we get out of here. Just to let people know and let you know, I got Crawford in that fight.
Okay.
The question would be, why do you think it's going to happen? Because I don't believe it'll ever happen. If it does happen, it's going to happen when one of them is older. So I'm looking at maybe 3 years out before that fight happens. How quick do you think they can get that fight?
Maybe the end of 2021. Who knows? Like, everything is day by day in this world right now. So who knows? I'm speaking on boxing like it's no COVID-19 and things like that, but who knows? But no matter what, we never thought, some people said Mayweather would never fight Pacquiao. I always thought it was going to happen. Some people said Canelo would never fight Triple G. I figured it would happen. Like, at the end of the day, it's about making money. These guys, prize fighters, they're promoted by big companies, these conglomerates. So it's just good business. We never get the fights when we want it, but usually we still get the fight. So we got to be ready for it. And that's just my thoughts when it happened. The reason I wanted to talk about it, because I feel it's a huge fight, a mega fight, along with it's a lot out there, but like I was talking about the Canelo and the Charlo, I think that's going to be a mega fight. So I just want to talk about both of the mega fights. And in this one, I don't see anything positive for Terence Crawford. Anything can happen. He can clip Errol, but I'm still going all the way natural southpaw on the rise, trying to be the man. I don't see a way for Crawford. ERROL Spence, Texas, stand up.
You know, I believe that the reason I got Crawford in that ERROL Spence fight is that he don't have to fight southpaw. He can go traditional. He's not the best at traditional, but he still can go traditional, and I think that will give ERROL Spence problems. What do you think?
I think no problem at all, but we'll see. But I don't think no problem at all. I just don't see a way for him, especially in the orthodox either position. But I'm not the fighter. Peace.